Kia in this bulletin, John Banks says he's done nothing wrong and he welcomes any police inquiry into allegations against him. Mr Banks is facing accusations that he broke donation rules by treating a $50,000 donation from businessman Kim.com as anonymous. It's also emerged he lobbied on behalf of Mr. .com on an application that he had made to the Overseas Investment Office. The ACT leader says the only reason he avoided questions about donations from Kim.com late last week is because of legal advice.
I don't do things that are dishonest. I don't sign documents that are wrong. I am a justice of the peace. I've been around politics 36 years and I signed that document according to the legal advice I had.
The police have been asked to look into donations that were listed as anonymous but are now revealed to have come from Sky City and Kim.com. The Hawke's Bay Church, which put up a billboard proclaiming Jesus heals cancer, says it never meant to offend anyone. The Advertising Standards Authority has ruled the billboard at Equippers Church breached advertising standards as it's offensive, misleading and socially irresponsible. Pastor Lyle Penicilla says the billboard was intended to bring a message of hope.
We may be focusing at the moment on the ASA decision and the fact that people have complained, but there have been a number of people that have been hugely encouraged by the message.
This month's budget has been labelled the zero budget, but the Prime Minister says that doesn't mean the government will be taking a slash and burn approach. John Keys delivered his pre-budget speech to Business New Zealand in Wellington. He says it provided a sense of where the government's going as it tries to get back into surplus by 2014. Mr Key insists the May 24th budget will provide economic certainty and be fair when it comes to allocating resources.
I don't think people should think that this budget is going to be a slash and burn exercise. There'll be some changes in there and that'll have some implications for some New Zealanders. But overall, I think the balance is about right.
A hikoi protesting the partial sale of state assets has arrived in Palmerston North. This afternoon's event began with a porphyry for travelling protesters from local iwi. Close to 200 people have turned out, with many displaying placards opposing the partial sale of assets. Salaries and wages are on the rise. The latest figures show a 2% increase in the year to March. It includes a 0.5% rise in the March quarter. Statistics New Zealand says while gross earnings continue to rise, paid hours and part-time employment have fallen for a few industries. The fatality-free Easter break has helped produce a road toll record. Provisional figures released today show this April's road toll of 12 deaths is the lowest for any calendar month since records began in 1965. The previous lowest monthly toll was 16 deaths in February of this year. Finally, if you want to lose weight, a simple idea may be to just get more sleep. A US study has found sleeping more than 9 hours a night appears to suppress the genetic factors that lead to weight gain, while getting too little sleep seems to have the opposite effect. Well, I'm off for a lie down now, so that's all from me. Davina will be with you tomorrow, but from all of us on the news team, Pumariye.